What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to build a LinkedIn comment agent with N8N. Alright guys, so here's the system. The whole point of this system is to take a LinkedIn post, get our N8N agent to provide a comment for us. So I try and hit about 10 LinkedIn comments per day. I know it really boosts your traction on LinkedIn. And so sometimes I want some more ideas from AI or even just to create a post for me. Now, some people have different opinions on this, but if you want to use it for ideas anyways, then that's fine also. Okay guys, so let's do a live demo here. Let's go on over to LinkedIn and find a post that we want to comment on. Let's do this one. Sure. So we'll copy that over and we will run this. So I'm going to type in, I need a comment for this LinkedIn post, and then we're going to paste that. What was this post even about? Lately I've noticed something interesting. My inbox is full of perfectly crafted messages, opportunities, partnerships, or themselves. Okay, so something about people messaging him and it being with AI. So let's see what comment this gives us. So, all right, as you can see, it's using the LinkedIn comment agent, and it's going to output something for us right here. So here's a comment you can use for the LinkedIn post. I've been noticing this tension too, especially when people use AI to write everything from emails to LinkedIn posts. There's something valuable, but the occasional awkward phrasing. It's funny because I'm using AI to post a comment and he's tired of AI getting spammed with AI in his DMs. So there's something valuable about the occasional awkward phrasing or typo because it signals that a real person took the time to write it themselves. Okay, so with this message, you can see there's no dashes in it, and that's because there's no dashes, there's no real signs of AI, and you can change it how you want. So you can prompt the LinkedIn agent to get your style of writing and mess around with it if it does mess up. Now this LinkedIn comment agent is built on top of a personal assistant, so this just doesn't have to be a whole system based on the LinkedIn comment agent. As you can see, there's a calculator here. You can add Google Calendar, etc., and add any tools that you really want. But you may be asking yourself a question of, why don't I just input the comment into ChatGPT or any large language model like Claude? Claude's really good. Even when using a model like Claude, you can only input so much text before you actually have to start another chat, where with this agent, you can actually prompt it to have your tone of voice, and you don't have to start new chats and retype to it every time. Hey, this is my style of writing. Don't do this, do this. With this, I just come into Telegram. It's always set up. I don't have to do all of that setup work over and over again, and I think this is why it's really beneficial. You can keep tweaking it until you're happy with the output. And so yes, we could have taken this LinkedIn comment agent out right here and just used a simple AI agent to do this and give it a prompt, right? But I want you to be able to build on top of this system and have this used as the tool on top of other tools. There's no point having this single workflow. So we're going to build this main AI agent system, and then we're just going to add the LinkedIn comment agent as a tool. Okay guys, so let's build the first system. So we're going to add an AI agent. Okay, we're going to give it a chat model. We're going to use open router, and yeah, connect your LLM here. If you're using ChatGPT, I'm using an open router, so you have to set up the credentials for that. Let's move on and add a simple memory, and let's start building this with Telegram instead of the chat message. So we're going to delete this. Our trigger is now going to be from Telegram. Type in message here, and we'll get on message. Now we'll connect this, and let's just start right from here. So in Telegram, we're going to build a new bot for ourselves. So create new credential, and now we need an access token. So what you're going to want to do is open up a Telegram account if you don't already have one, and then you're going to search for bot father. Once you're in bot father, we're going to type in /new bot. All right, a new bot. What are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. Let's do LinkedIn comment agent. Sure. Good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. LinkedIn comment agent bot. Take it. Let's see. LinkedIn the agent bot. Okay. So now we have our access token. We can copy this over and paste it here. And there we go. Connection tested successfully. And now what we can do is actually click on this link that the bot father gave us, and it'll take us over to our new LinkedIn comment agent. And what we're going to want to do now is start this LinkedIn comment agent. There we go, started. Okay guys, so now that the Telegram bot is connected, let's work through this and just get the Telegram working. So let's execute the workflow. Okay, error, no session ID found. Let's see. Okay, it's from the simple memory. So right here, we're just going to go define below, and we're going to take in the, what are we going to take in here? We'll take in the json.message in the simple memory. Save that, do a little refresh, see where we're at. We're building it live, so let's go through any errors that we have. Let's test it again. Okay, let's see. Telegram, and we have access to the open router chat model already, so we can still ask it questions without needing to access the LinkedIn comment agent. So let's see, this is with no prompt. Let's ask it something. When was Star Wars? Okay, another issue. AI agent, no prompt specified. Okay, so go to define this below, and we actually need to bring in the user message from Telegram. So you're going to want to come here and find the text. As you can see, my message, when was Star Wars created, we're going to pull that in so that the agent actually gets the message from Telegram. So let's try that again. When was Star Wars created? Let's see. What was the output? Okay, there we go. The original Star Wars film, later titled Star Wars, 1977. Okay, so there's our output, but it didn't actually put it into Telegram. So next we're going to add a response from Telegram. Response. And we're going to change this to send message, just so we don't have to approve every message. For our chat ID, we're going to grab the ID from the Telegram trigger, and in text, we're going to add the output. And let's pin this, and let's execute it again. No, that didn't work. I need to pin both of them. So let's just execute another one. Okay, let's just ask it another question. What do you know about the NFL? I don't know, I always ask this question. And I spelt it wrong. Alright, doesn't matter. Okay, it outputted and it sent us a message in our Telegram, and that's what we wanted. So that's done. Okay, now guys, we have access to the Telegram. Now we can start building tools, but we actually need to give our agent a system prompt. So I'm gonna add a system message here, and I'm gonna paste in this message that I had from my previous bot, and you guys can type this in. AI agent named, and you can name it whatever you want. And also when you're building the Telegram bot, you should name it something similar. Essentially what this prompt is telling the agent is use the tools that you're given and don't use your own chat model to perform tasks. So the whole point of this system is for it to use the LinkedIn comment agent, and then also build on top of that and use other agents. When you don't give it the specific instructions, it'll actually just use the open router chat model here to try and perform every task, and that's not what you want. That's when you start getting hallucinations and things like that. So with this prompt, let's just read it here. Jobs to orchestrate the activities between different agents and then formulate a friendly response back to the user. You should never complete these tasks. Your job is to call the agents and tools in the correct sequence. So the tools are LinkedIn comment agent, and then a calculator, and you guys can just start building tools. Once I show you how to build a LinkedIn comment agent, you can build similar tools based off the same workflow. To the LinkedIn comment agent tool, first we're going to add a trigger when executed by another workflow, and this will allow our agent here to actually access this tool. So we can add a tool right here, call N8N workflow tool, and this will be our LinkedIn comment agent. So first we're going to add an A agent into the mix. Chat model will be open router again. Select whatever model you would like. And this tool is fairly simple, guys. That's literally all you need is a trigger, an AI agent, and the open router chat model. We need to set, again, we have to set up the trigger. So we're going to come in here. Mine is on, usually yours will be on accept all data, but we're going to go define using JSON example. And we will delete 5 and 4 and also delete this right here. Let's go query information. So this will just allow us to get the query from the other agent. And sure, this number, execute this and see what happens. Okay, so query and number. That's really all you need. You just need that query. Instead of connected chat trigger node, we're going to use define below, and then we're going to pull in query. Okay, let's rename the node LinkedIn comment agent, just to keep it organized. And the entire name of our agent will be LinkedIn comment agent 00, and that's what we'll call. So this is the agent built. It's got the LLM. We just need to add a prompt, and you're going to add this prompt. Let's see the entire thing here. So you're going to add this prompt. Your insightful LinkedIn engagement specialist who crafts thoughtful comments on posts. And I gave it specific instructions. Your comment should be very human-like. Include one specific substantive point that builds upon the post rather than just agreeing with it. Be concise, 1-3 sentences only. Use natural language patterns. Avoid generic phrases like great post. So I've tailored this to kind of get rid of the AI style of writing and really get the best output that I've found. So you can copy this and add it into your system, or you could tweak it also. Okay, this system's built. Let's head on over to the main system, and we're going to call that LinkedIn agent now. So we will choose from the workflow, and we're looking again for this LinkedIn comment agent 00. So let's actually just type it in because I have a few. So there we go, LinkedIn comment agent 00. For the query and number, we're just going to let AI do it. And for the description, we'll say, call this tool for any LinkedIn comment related actions. Boom. All right, let's try calling it now. Okay, let's go find another LinkedIn post, and we will get the AI to provide us with a comment, and just saves us a bunch of time. Let's see here, something with a bit of context. That's a bit too long. All right, we found a pretty lengthy post here, but it's got some good content and context to it. So let's copy this over. We'll come over to our new agent, and we will execute a workflow, and let's see what it does. I need a comment for this linked post. Let's paste that in and see what it gives us. Okay guys, so it provided us with a comment. Refreshing to hear some prioritize sustainability over hustle culture. I find that integrating automation not only streamlines processes, but also helps in maintaining a healthier work-life balance. What was this comment even about? Okay, yeah, makes sense. It actually did a pretty good job of breaking down that post. Okay, so it gave a pretty decent output, and actually it stayed on topic. So, and there's no dashes, there's no real signs of AI, so that's exactly what we're looking for. And one thing I want to do before we go is rename this workflow tool to LinkedIn comment agent. This won't make really too much of a difference, but just to keep it organized, that's what we'll do. So that's the LinkedIn comment agent tool. I find it really helpful, and I hope you do as well. If you guys have any video ideas, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.